Hello and welcome back to the Cine Club podcast. I'm Elliott.
I'm Matthew, and today we're joined by two new hosts.
I'm Adam.
I'm Joseph.
And today we're going back to our childhoods and into Pixar's iconic library of animated films, from Toy Story all the way through to Elio. My favourite film there has got to be, without a shadow of a doubt, Monsters, Inc. Because it's the greatest film ever made, and it's got Billy Crystal as a little green freak, and he's class. You know, that's like the best part about it, is Billy Crystal as Mike Wazowski, and I am standing on that, because that's all I remember when I think about it. No, I keep rewatching it every few years. I'll stick it on, and I'll be like, "Oh, this is really funny," because it is genuinely funny, isn't it?
Yeah, the pairing of John Goodman and Billy Crystal is so good. They've got like great chemistry. Even to like the shot where he's in the car, like the Mike's new car.
Oh
like,
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember watching that on like a burnt DVD copy that I got for my birthday. My dad was like, "Hey, you gotta have this." And I was like, "What is it?" He's like, "It's Mike's new car." I was like, "I don't know who that is," but Mike's new car is really good as well.
Yeah, it is.
I forgot about that.
I think from some of the clips I've seen, it does look like a really fun film,
I've
but
not seen it.
I never actually watched it all the way
missed out.
through because I got to the scene where they shaved that monster
Oh, that was
when I was like
2019.
6, 7. It terrified me, and I've never gone back to it.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, though, I have seen Monsters University, which I do think is really good.
I think it's good. I like it.
But no, the original, I've never watched it all the way through.
It's like, I'll see what you mean when you mention that bit being scary, because it is genuinely, like, as a child, I was terrified by it, because they all come out of nowhere, grab this fella, and shave him. And I remember being a child looking at my mum thinking, why am I allowed to watch this? This shouldn't be happening to this poor man. And then I don't know what her reaction was. She was probably just like, well.
calling the SWAT team for a
calling-
sock.
I know, it's insane. Calling the FBI to come and grab this fella. It's almost as scary as, I know we're going to stick on Monsters, Inc., obviously, but like just as a quick reference, it's almost as scary as the combine harvester in Cars, which is always terrifying.
I remember that, yeah.
Freaking
But
terrifying.
Monsters, Inc.'s got like, also like genuinely terrifying, I think, designs. Like, what's the boss called?
Oh,
Is he just
John
Mr.
Waternoose.
Waternoose.
Yeah.
I was going to call him Mr. Spiderlegs or something.
That's a descriptor of what he is.
And what's the other one called? The one who
Randall.
turns Randall.
Yeah.
Randall.
Is that Steve
Steve
Buscemi?
Buscemi, yeah.
I knew it was. He's great in that. He's really good.
It's got a great cast, doesn't it?
I do love that
phenomenal
one
cast.
moment in Monsters University where Mike tells him to take off the glasses, and that's why he's squinting all the time. He can't see.
Right. I don't remember that part, because I've not seen University in a long time. I think I only ever watched it twice.
Yeah.
Because it's always on Christmas, isn't it? So I remember one Christmas.
It's one of
I just
those
stuck it on.
films that always seems to get put on.
So I just put it on, but I would take Monsters, Inc. over Monsters University any day.
Yeah.
I do need to go back and watch it then.
Me too.
Point.
It's phenomenal.
I remember the only times I've watched it was when I went to cinema twice. And then I was like, oh my God, I love this. And then Wreck-It Ralph came out like a year after. I'm like, oh, I'm obsessed with this instead.
Wreck-It Ralph's quite good as well.
Yeah, that is a fair choice.
Yeah.
To be fair.
What would you prefer if you could only watch one of the two?
What,
Monsters, Inc. or Wreck-It Ralph?
or Wreck-It Ralph? Oh, that's a hard... I don't know, because Wreck-It Ralph is like a love letter to video games.
Yeah.
And then Monsters, Inc. is just a good comedy.
Yeah.
Like, it's the two very different...
It's the thing, like, I know you mentioned it being a good comedy. I reckon I could rewatch Monsters, Inc. now and still think it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. I watched it like
it's really
a year
funny.
ago and it's still
The
really
bit
funny.
when he thinks Boo's been crushed in the thing and he's like contorts his face.
I know there's
Horrible
also
watching
the
back.
one joke. I don't know how much it's in the movie, but the joke of Mike always being covered up by
bit's so
something,
good.
always being so
That-
small.
I always thought that was so funny because that's happened to me multiple times. Like, I remember, I think it was for this podcast, we released like a photo a few months ago, and my face is like slightly out of frame, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" So I felt like Billy Crystal, not even Mike Wazowski, just Billy
Just
Crystal.
Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they even extended that joke like into reality, like into
Did
real,
they?
like. I think there was a book or a comic or a
Yeah, I
and
think-
real
I think I've
life
seen
magazine
some of
where they
those, yeah,
extended that
yeah.
joke, where on any real life media that has
Yeah.
Mike Wazowski on the front,
is
they
really
cover him
good.
up.
I like that. I think he's like the thing I think about Monsters, Inc. is Mike Wazowski, and I don't know if it's like an unpopular opinion. I think he's so much more like entertaining to watch than Sully.
Yeah.
Like, I could give or take Sully, to be honest with you.
I think Sully is a better like main protagonist
I
that
think-
drives
I think he's better in the second one.
Sully.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He is a really interesting character in the second, to be fair, from what I remember. He's got a more interesting story. I mean, it's still fairly simple, obviously.
Yeah.
The sort of jock type trying to choose between
he's
his
a jock,
roommate
isn't
and the nerdy group, or
Yeah.
sticking with the other jocks. But it gives him more sort of detail, more fleshed out, I guess.
But what were you going to say about him being in the first one? Sorry.
I was just going to say,
Completely
like,
cut you off.
it's all right. I just feel like his like whole connection with Boo is a lot more like I don't know, more like better than what Mike. I like Mike's story in the second one, but it's weird that they make like, oh, let's make the second one a college film. I'm like, okay,
it's a bit weird of going through this like pseudo parental relationship that Sully has with it. Like, I think that's what it is about. He does like become almost like her dad.
Yeah. He does.
In the scene where they make him do the simulation and she gets scared.
Oh,
that's like when you see your dad angry for the first time.
Yeah.
It's terrifying to you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think I was like, you mentioned that. Pardon me. Like, it's got like really emotional moments as well. Like that bit, and I think even the bit when it's been memed to death now. But when he gets lost in the North Pole, slamming the door. Even that bit when I was a child, I was like, "Welcome!" It's so good. But that's the same guy who plays Mac in Cars, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I thought it was. But that bit really gets to me, and it still does get me.
Yeah,
but when I was a
they
child,
actually reference that in Cars, don't they?
Yeah,
they have like a Cars version, and in the behind the scenes in the credits, the actor literally talks about it and says it's the same thing.
Mac comments on how they keep using the same voice actor in all these films, when the meta joke being it's him as well.
That is great. I do just like and I suppose that links into that whole like. Was it like a connected universe thing that had going on? Yeah. Which was quite cool.
Yeah, because in Boo's room, I swear Jesse's on the floor with a Pixar ball. Because I swear, like, a lot of them have
There's always stuff, isn't there?
There's always a Pizza Planet truck.
Yeah,
it's the pizza. What is it? It's the ball, the lamp, and the Pizza Planet truck, isn't it? Those are in, I think, every single Pixar movie somewhere.
Yeah.
They might have stopped doing it now, I don't know, but for a long time, they were in every single one, and it was a fan theory, the Pixar theory of the interconnected universe. So it's like not everything has to be a cinematic universe. Right, this is my take. I've had enough of cinematic universes. We can just have references.
Yeah, when I was seeing Mike Wazowski and Lightning McQueen teaming up to fight, I don't know who did fight. Shrek.
Is he the Thanos of Pixar?
Did you say Boo?
Yeah.
Fighting a kid? Monsters Inc.
The Boo CU.
But yeah, that's my thought on Monsters Inc. It's my favourite Pixar film. I love it to death. I might actually have to watch it again when I get home.
And I do think I will give it a watch.
You really should.
It's definitely on my list of Pixar ones to go back and watch.
Yeah, the cast and the character designs really do like help it. Like, because Jennifer Tilly is like got a very small role in it, and I don't know, isn't it? Who plays Roz?
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't it Lassiter? I swear.
I don't have a clue. But completely forgot about Roz.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. She just terrified me more than anyone else. Because I knew there were people at my school who reminded me of Roz. So I'd walk into school going, I saw you in a film last night with my dad. Like, Jesus. But yeah, Monsters Inc. There you go.
That's great. Well, my personal favourite Pixar film is The Incredibles.
Oh, what makes one
that one I can agree with.
Still the best Fantastic Four film. Still.
Yeah, I agree with you, actually.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
it's
not been tough.
Basically, it's Fantastic Four.
It is, definitely.
The idea, like the twist on the superhero, to have them like, where isn't like all superheroes like a band? Like, because they all go into hiding.
Yeah.
And
quite
like,
a dark opening for
it
a
is,
Pixar film where
open.
Mr. Incredible saves a man who was trying to end his
himself,
life, and he then sues Mr. Incredible because of the injuries he sustained.
It's a very adult movie,
and
like
really
for Pixar.
But I kind of like that angle. Because a lot of superhero movies really wouldn't touch that sort of thing or deal
especially
with it.
Back in, when was it, 2004?
Yeah.
It's quite early to be covering that.
Yeah. A lot of superhero films really, they have like the street level heroing at the start, and then they kind of just ignore regular people. Once the villain shows up, we're going into the stratosphere, and the
all the
guy no longer
superheroes,
matters.
all the superheroes that go into hiding, like you find out they all die.
Yeah,
because you see Gazer Beam, and he's just like in a cave,
mangled in a cave.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
That is an incredible scene, just one by one.
Oh, when he's on the computer,
all of his.
See, that's also beamed.
Just one by one,
and
all of his
Syndrome
friends.
in general is a villain.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
plays Syndrome again?
I feel like it's a fairly big actor, but I can't remember.
I swear it's
Jason Lee?
Hang on.
No way.
No, it might be actually.
Yeah, I
If
swear it's Jason Lee.
If it's Jason Lee, I will eat the heart out.
Again, talking about
Yeah,
cast.
it's Jason Lee.
Yeah,
I was right.
Yeah, that's
again,
insane.
it's another film that has an insanely stacked cast for a Pixar
Yes.
because you've got him, you've got Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, Frozen.
As Frozen. He's got the best moment in the movie, I
Yeah.
think. Where's my
That's
super
so
suit?
good.
Yeah.
Just wanted
Another
a drink.
meme.
Yeah, another one.
That bit's so cool.
I've literally blanked on the rest of the
Pun
cast now.
intended.
Who is it? Who is it that actually plays Bob? in
I
it?
actually don't,
Oh,
I actually
know
don't
his
know. I
name.
feel like it was a name I recognised.
but he's good.
Yeah.
Whoever he is.
I don't-
I still love the. You mentioned the opening where like they're doing the interviews,
yeah.
Yeah.
and he's like, it starts with him
the
tapping like,
interviews,
is this
yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. Oh, so good. And then when they meet on the roof,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then they get married, I'm like, oh my god, this is like the best film
Yeah.
ever made. I'm
It's just
trying to
the
think I
whole
might
tone.
prefer it over Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
Right,
I might prefer
Incredibles.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
it's so good.
It's just the 60s aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
the whole like storyline of like Bob or Mr. Incredible, like wanting to relive the glory days is
Yeah.
like such a good
Yeah.
like plot line.
Yeah.
It's
He's,
so
like,
good.
training as well.
Yeah.
Quite a
He's so
mature
good, yeah.
theme
It is.
for a
Mm.
film aimed predominantly at children. That's something like parents would relate to
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
I think.
He's having a proper midlife crisis, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
But-
he's so good.
But then at the
He's
same
good.
time, you've got Incredibles 2, which is obviously Miss Incredibles'
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
I like-
Last
yeah.
Girls, yeah, Last Girls story.
Oh, pardon me.
I like the difference that like because in the first one it's like Mr. Incredible reliving his glory days,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
well she's I don't know staying at home,
Yeah.
but it's the complete opposite of the second one. It's her going out while he's like trying to like
Yeah.
become a dad essentially.
I quite like the second one.
Yeah,
I
the
do.
second-
I
Actually,
really
re-
enjoyed
I
it.
remember
Seen
seeing
it.
it. I remember seeing it because I love the first one,
Yeah,
and it must have been about 7 years ago now. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see
Yeah,
this, but it
something
won't be
like
very good. Left the cinema, I was like, that was really weird.
Yeah.
It
I
was.
think I saw it with Reese,
I
actually.
remember for the first time, I think I actually watched it in school for the first time. They
Wow.
put it
Oh,
on as
wow.
like a showing at school.
That's quite cool,
Incredibles
actually.
2. And yeah, I did really enjoy it. I think
Mm.
not as much as the first. I think
Yeah.
the first has more charm.
Yeah.
the villain is way better in the first one.
Yeah,
Who's
it's
the
true,
villain in the
yeah.
second one? Bob Odenkirk.
No,
No, it's
like a
the,
twist screen slaver. It's like
yeah,
the,
Screen.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
his
Slaver.
Bob Odenkirk's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he in the first one? I can't remember.
He's not, but,
he's
um,
only in that second one, isn't he?
Jonathan Banks is in the first one. He plays
Yeah.
Mike Ehrmantraut in Breaking Bad, which is maybe the funniest. It always throws me off guard whenever I put The Incredibles on. And I can hear him because I'm like, oh, it's you. Why are you in this? But I still can't like stop thinking about Samuel L. Jackson being in the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
He's probably. I don't think he's. Is he the funniest? He's up there as one of the funniest.
He's one of
Yeah.
the best like side.
Yeah, it's either
characters.
it's either
Yeah.
him or Syndrome. I think are the funniest.
Syndrome's quite funny. Syndrome gets murdered at the end.
Yes,
by
he does. He gets
Oh,
jumped
yeah,
into a
yeah.
plane.
Jet engine, no capes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Edna.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the
Every-
thing I love
Edna,
yeah.
most.
Brad
Edna,
Bird.
Yeah.
Edna
Brad Bird
Mode's
himself.
takedown of superhero costuming. It's one of my
I
favorite
like that,
things in
that bit
that
as well.
film.
When he shows up at the gate, and it's like the security guy on the camera and just shoves him out of the way, and just like
Yeah.
too short for the camera. That bit's cool.
Oh,
One of the best things in the second one is when Mr. Incredible takes Jack like when he's like out of control, and
Yeah.
Edna just
Yeah.
has him like controlled.
yeah. Jack in general is so funny.
There was
Yeah.
a Jack
Did you-
spin off as
I
well.
was
wasn't
just
Jack
about to
Attack,
say,
yeah.
did you
Jack
watch
Attack?
that spin-off? I
That was
really
quite
enjoyed
good.
that spin-off as well. It was
Remember
funny.
that one?
That spin-off is really good. It's just like Jack causing hell for this one baby sir,
Yeah.
and then she just hands him over to Syndrome because
Yeah.
In general, I think that's getting off topic a little bit. I think Pixar have really good like standalone little spin-off stories.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
if it's not like related to anything, just their short stories and films are always quite
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Because I always remember the lava one. Do
Oh,
you remember the
yeah.
two volcanoes?
Yeah, I remember.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
They just seem. They always play like before a Pixar film. They were always really
still
fun
do that?
little shorts. No, I don't think so. I think they stopped a while ago,
The last one
which
I
is a shame.
vividly remember was when I was in the cinema for Frozen. There was
Wow.
a Mickey Mouse one.
Nice.
It was like a really good, like, what was it? Get a Horse was what it was called. It was like,
What was it called?
Get a Horse is what it was called.
Get off my horse.
Get a Horse was what it
Get
was
a
called.
horse.
Yes,
Right.
because it was something to do with a wagon, but I don't know, it was
Oh,
fun.
nice.
because it's like switches between 2D and 3D style animations.
I'm
It's really
genuinely
good.
trying to think if I've seen that. Because I remember going to watch Frozen, but I don't know if I actually remember that
It
shot.
showed like at the beginning.
Yeah.
It was good.
I mean, how long ago was that now? Actually,
2013.
I
Probably.
mean,
God,
Frozen
yeah.
was like.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna.
We're old.
Once again, I'm gonna try and not get off topic. But
Yeah.
Frozen was like, I don't know, because it was 2013, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Incredibles
Yeah.
was 2004, and like the difference between the two is quite like. I would say it's noticeable.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then again, is
difference.
that Disney?
That's,
Not
Yeah,
Pixar.
But that's why The
Yeah.
Incredibles, I think, has got like you said, it's got a lot of charm because of the
Yeah.
animation and because of how human these characters are.
Yeah.
I think
And
it's the
still-
lighting. I think the lighting
Yeah,
has
it's
a
a-
lot of effects, like especially in that first flashback scene,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
sort of very oversaturated yellows and the sort of setting sun aesthetic in that
Yeah.
opening scene.
Very
It's
cool.
just that sort of warmth
Yeah.
that it gives.
It's a very grounded like look on
It
superheroes
is, yeah.
yeah.
with like you said, looking at his midlife crisis
Yeah.
essentially. But yeah. But yeah.
There's also like really intense scenes, like when they're trying to escape the missile
Yeah.
and just shouting, "I've got children on board."
Yeah.
My
Oh,
God,
yeah, I
Christ,
forgot about that
bit's
scene.
awful.
Yeah, because they start just like attacking Elastigirl,
Yeah.
don't they? So
That bit's really cool as well.
Yeah,
They're just
I-
dodging missiles.
the water chase where
Yeah. Oh,
Dash is
yeah.
running on the water
yeah,
away from
just
the
the
little
entire movie.
thingy thing.
It's would you
So-
say it's
so good.
incredible?
I would say
Yes.
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's always been my favorite.
It's definitely up there as one of my top Pixars, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
without a
It's up
doubt.
there. It might be second for me.
Monsters
What
Inc.
was it? We've just been talking about animation. You were there.
Sorry, I've just been zoned out for the past conversation.
Yeah.
Too busy thinking about your own super suit. You're like, oh, that.
Honey, where's
Honey.
my super suit?
She's
I
really
love
good
that
as well.
moment
His wife
so
who just,
much,
like,
yeah.
has never seen,
Ye-
and she's just fuming with him.
Wait,
the
did we
whole
never
time.
see her? Is
No,
there
we never
other
seen
season?
her,
no.
Really? I thought we did
And
for some reason.
He's
no.
always just a voice on the
Yeah.
other side of the house.
I like to imagine just not real.
It's in his head.
That's dark. That's taking that in a dark way.
That's why you never see it, and nobody else brings it up. He mentions it like the family, and they don't know who she is. They're like, what?
Do we see her all in the second either? I don't think we do.
No,
No.
no.
I think you hear her in the second one.
Yeah, you hear her voice again in the second
Yeah.
one, but she's never seen.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh well. Incredibles. It's good.
yeah, it's still one of my favorites. Or if not my
Definitely,
favorite
yeah.
Pixar film.
It is
It's
great.
definitely a good one.
My favourite. It was a difficult choice to make, but I
Okay.
think it's Up.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But specifically, but I like the whole film, but I was really specifically that opening
The opening.
could
Yeah.
have stood as a short film by itself.
I think the whole reason why it got an Oscar was because of the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, the
I
first
didn't
10
even know
minutes
it
won
won.
the
I think it
Oscar.
did, yeah.
No doubt.
Didn't. It's cool.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah.
I think it, I'm trying to think what else
Best
was in the
animated
running.
feature it won, yeah.
that-
It's deserved.
Yeah, no, it did.
Absolutely
yeah, I'm sure
deserved.
because of the
Deserved.
openings. But I think the issue with the opening is it's that iconic now.
That it overshadows
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
rest
Like
the
of
I
rest
the
don't
of the
remember
film.
much of the rest of the film.
Yeah.
No,
I remember the
don't.
dog. I remember the Zeppelin and the villain. The villain who looks a bit like what the hell was the guy called? It'll come to me, but he looks a bit like some. That's gonna really bug me.
I think I know what you mean.
Yeah.
As well. It's so
I
annoying.
can't help you when I go off the guy.
But yeah, it's like really sort of. Yeah, the opening does overshadow it, but it is like a really good opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it makes me cry
It could
still
have
now.
stood as a short film
Yeah.
in time. It would have been a miserable short film.
Oh, yeah.
But it
Yeah,
would have
no
been
doubt.
It would have been an
incredibly high
amazing one,
quality.
yeah.
It's a weird way to start a Disney film, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine picturing that? Right, so there's this guy and he gets married, and all these executives are like, "Oh, this is really good," and he goes, then she dies, and they're like, "Okay, well, just
Again-
last year we had a film about a talking car."
Yeah.
And he's like, "This is a bit-
Again,
this is a
it's
bit much."
Pixar being really mature and dark because Ellie has a miscarriage in
Yeah.
that opening.
Oh God, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Wow,
She has
it's been so long since I know I've seen it, but it's been years.
That was
since
the
I
movie
watched
after
it.
Cars. Oh my
after
god.
Cars. In the first 10 minutes, the protagonist's wife has a miscarriage and finds out she can never have children.
Wow,
It is
yeah.
horrible.
And then
Again, I am genuinely trying to think about what else happens in that movie outside that opening. 10.
Yeah.
I remember what happens in the rest of the movie because
Yeah.
I genuinely quite like
Yeah.
it.
It is great. I like
Yeah.
Russell.
I was about to say, I think
Yeah.
Russell was quite funny.
When the house flies off and he's like on the porch.
Yeah.
He's holding on to the dear
And
life.
then Cal slams the door.
Yeah.
And just leaves him outside
That's
at
really
first.
funny.
What I think of it is the whole rest of the film is literally happening. I'm not pulling out the edgy, it's all in his head theory.
Yeah,
But it is in a way, metaphorically, it's Carl processing his grief. Because the child, Russell is the child they couldn't have.
Yeah.
Kevin, the bird, is the free spirit. She's like Ellie.
Forgot about the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin, the most integral part of this film.
Is he? He's not really. I could give
No, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, I think like the old guys after him.
The old guys
That's the
after,
thing.
yeah.
That's what Charles Muntz, which is his actual name. It's
Charles
after
Muntz.
he wants the bird.
Yeah.
How old must he be?
Oh,
he was
he's like,
already an adult and a famous explorer when Carl was like 6.
I do remember the fight though, like the stick fight they
the
had where
old
they like,
man
where
fight
they both,
where
like click
they,
the backs when they're fighting.
At least one of them spits their teeth
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, this is really bugging me now. Who he looks like? I'll have to look it up.
You're just going to spend the rest of the episode thinking about that now.
I really am.
And
But he is terrifying.
Terrifying.
What's he called again?
Charles Muntz.
You just mentioned his name.
I did just say
Sorry,
it.
I'm too focused on who he looks like. If anyone knows, please send in. Ring up immediately because I'm having trouble. But yeah,
I mean, it is a very mature theme because while there's the comedy bits, it's a film about grief.
yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's like it's just dead sad.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it in years, probably because it's that sad.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back and watch it.
Yep.
You know.
The contrast between Carl and Muntz is that Muntz cannot let go.
Yeah.
He cannot let go of this quest to the point where it kills him. Because again, it's a very dark Disney villain death. The classic fallen to their death Disney
he tries
villain
to kill
ending.
Russell. I remember
He
that.
tries to shoot a child and a dog.
I do not remember this film as well as I thought.
He tried to kill a child and a golden retriever.
Christ.
Oh.
Not very nice.
I don't
is
remember
he?
that bit. I remember it like
Dog.
This is in the X-rated version. He just blows this kid head
There's a
off.
bit where he leaves Russell on a chair and the plane door is opening and he's slowly sliding down.
I do think I remember that actually.
I
And now you've mentioned the gun bit. I do think I remember it now. I'd forgotten about it.
On top of the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
I remember the one of the bits that stands out to me quite a lot, other than the opening scene, is when they find out that Charles Muntz is like evil. And I swear, isn't it like they start like slowly backing up?
Yeah,
And the camera's like he's getting closer to them.
the slow back away of realising,
really cool.
there's something wrong with
I
this
like that
man.
bit a lot.
Also, I feel like something we haven't mentioned about that is how strong actually is Carl. I know his house has got like a thousand balloons on top, but he's able to carry it and pull it along.
Nobody saw him put those balloons up. It's like
Again, it's like he's regaining parts of himself as he allows himself to process and let go. Because you're immediately following the opening, he's on like a stair lift, he's got his cane, he's acting feeble, like he can't do anything without Ellie. Then by the end of the film,
he's Nathan Drake by the end.
Yeah, he is. It's insane.
I think it's worth mentioning as well, not just for Up, but for all Pixar films, the music is so good.
The music, again, there's no dialogue in the opening.
Yeah.
The music carried it.
Yeah, that's why I agree. Like, the first 10 minutes could just be a short film.
Yeah.
Like, there didn't need to be another bit. It could have just been that.
Yeah.
Music.
Does Michael Giacchino do Up as well?
I think so.
I know he does Incredibles.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I know he does quite a few. I don't remember exactly which ones he does.
Because he's still doing, like, the Avengers scores now, isn't he? Or, like, the Spider-Man ones. I know he did.
Fantastic Four, actually.
Was that him?
Yeah,
Michael Giacchino did Fantastic Four, probably because he did Incredibles so well.
Yeah. But now, Up, it just makes me sad.
It is definitely one of Pixar's sadder films.
Yeah. But it is, like, it still is, like you've mentioned it is still really funny.
Yeah.
Like, one of my favourite bits is when the two guys go to kick him out the house. And he's like, go get one more thing. And they're like, you take your time. And they're walking away, like, slagging him off. They're like, can't to get him out of this house. So the house flying away.
The house is gone,
so good. Who plays Carl?
Oh, hang on.
Because for years, I don't know why, I thought it was Harrison Ford for a long, long time.
It does seem like a very Harrison Ford-esque thing.
Old fella.
It's a very him sort of character.
It's a very Harrison Ford-esque role.
It is, yeah. If they ever did a live action one, do have to cast him, but make his head a lot more square.
Ed Asner.
Oh, who's he again?
He is in...
Oh, he's in Up, isn't he?
Yeah, obviously.
The Boondocks.
Is it actually?
Yeah, he's in the Boondocks.
The second greatest animated thing of all time.
Nice. No,
God's sake.
I thought I recognised him, and he's in a lot of the Home Alone sequels.
Maybe I'll
but-
just recognise his voice because he's in Up.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. Like, I don't think Up's got as much of a recognisable cast,
No, not really.
you know,
No, not
as
really.
opposed to, like, The Incredibles, Monsters Inc. But, you know, one of them things. It is great. I like it a lot.
Now, talking about memorable casts and also a complete switch up from Up, I think one of my favourites still and always will be Cars 2, which it's
This is where the fun begins.
Listen. I
I'm
think it's
listening.
quite
Hear him out.
underrated.
Hear him out.
Yeah, I think it is quite an underrated one, Cars 2. If you take it out of context from the rest of the Cars films and just enjoy... Stop it. You're going to make me laugh now. But taking it away from the other Cars films and just enjoying it as an animated movie, an animated spy film, I think it's really fun.
Yeah.
Again, it's got another really good score and a ridiculously good cast in it as well.
That is probably the best part about it, is the
score.
score. Yeah.
Yeah. The Finn McMissile theme is really good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Finn McMissile's
I'll give you
thing,
that.
yeah.
Finn McMissile, who, like, kills about 50 men in this film, by the way.
In the opening scene alone, he kills like a load.
The opening scene's really cool, actually. I do really like the opening.
Yeah.
It's also surprisingly dark.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because who watched the first Cars film and said, oh, yes, this will be a lot better with terrorism?
What does this need?
Terrorism.
We're gonna pitch a sequel. Some guy off his head on glue. He went, right, I think what we need is Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Why did Michael Caine agree to do this?
Yeah.
Has he got no money left? When's he coming back as Finn McMissile in Cars
Yeah.
4?
No, he's still
I'd
living
love
off the
to see that.
residuals. For,
I actually would quite
for
see
Muppets
that.
Christmas Carol. He's still living off the residuals.
That's what happened. The revenue
I don't know.
dropped,
There's
right
just
out.
something about it. Is it a good story? Absolutely not. It's bonkers. It's basically this giant oil corporation
Yeah.
creates this fake alternative fuel, then blows up a load of cars using it.
Tries to blow up the Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that everyone will go back to using oil and make them extremely rich. Like, it's
Amazing. It's great. I
it's a
particularly
weird plot.
like the villain, who is definitely not meant to be like a Nazi scientist.
Yeah, definitely not.
Like, even when I was like 8, I
Professors-
was like, hang on, who's letting this get made? Right, so it's like the first film that the villain was Chick Hicks,
Yeah.
who's just bit of a nasty man. The second one, it's terrorists.
and then the third, we go back to just
Yeah,
another
just
race
yeah.
car.
motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how it's just a racing movie. Like, the first one's just a pure racing movie.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
second one is like an action spy thriller
Yeah.
with terrorism. And then the third one is just racing
Yeah,
again.
the third one's Rocky 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Just take it
Yeah.
away from the Cars trilogy and on its own.
On its
I think
own.
it's a good film. It's fun.
Yeah,
There's a
I think
spin-off
'cause
in
I-
the Cars universe.
Yeah, I used to be a defender of it, and then I think my frontal lobe developed, and I was like, hang on, what am I watching? Because I actually really liked the first one. I used to like, when I was a kid, I
like
used to watch
both
it all
of
the time.
those. I even like 3. 3's, it's nowhere near as good as the first, but I do enjoy 3.
I only saw 3 once, and I didn't like it when I first saw it, but I would need to give it another
I think
chance.
I've seen it twice.
Okay.
It's not. It's definitely not as good as the first, and I would say it's not as good as
Yeah.
the second, but it's enjoyable.
Just realised something. In the second one, is Sally in it?
No.
Are they
Like,
split divorce?
Wait, actually, no, because
she's
I
in
swear-
a couple of scenes.
She's
Yeah,
there.
because I swear they show like the cast like watching the race or something, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the
She's
start,
around.
I don't know, yeah.
She's
Just
in
somewhere.
like the opening sort of section in Radiator Springs
Yeah.
before
Oh.
they go to the thing.
Just
and
doesn't
then,
invite her along.
yeah, and then she's in London at the end
Oh, right,
and at
okay.
Radiator Springs, but she's basically absent for the middle chunk of the film.
That's a shame. So I quite like her in the first one.
Yeah.
Really, I think she's not there because the focus instead is on Holly and Finn.
Who's Holly again?
Holly Shifwell, the like
purple
purple
one.
spy car, the one that
Actually,
the one that Mater
I've
thinks
only
is
only
dated.
just noticed Holly Shiftwell's a proper like Austin Powers name. That's
Yeah.
great. That's really
Yeah.
funny. I like that a lot.
It's a real Bond girl,
It is,
Austin
yeah.
Powers sort of
That's
name.
really cool. I actually like that. That's great. Michael Caine like just really wanted to be
Been
James
myself.
Bond, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you did this. You did this, and then he played Austin Powers' dad.
Oh my god,
So
yeah,
he
he
just
did.
loves
Just
being in,
really
he
wanted
did.
to
He
be
loves being in
Bond.
spy parodies.
The thing is, though, I don't know. There's just something about it for me. It was I remember when we first got it, watching it and loving it, because it was around the time I was starting to get more into movies and watch more, and there was just something about it that gripped me.
Yeah.
And I did literally watch it last week on a rewatch, and I still just get so much fun out of it.
Yeah, it would be fun, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's not one of Pixar's strongest. It's definitely a slightly weaker Pixar film, but I still just personally get a lot of joy out of it, and I will always defend it and
That's
go
fair
back
enough.
to
I'll
watch
give
it.
you that.
Yeah.
I do think like just Michael Caine is such a standout, and he's not even like, from what I remember, he's not. He can't be bad, can he, Michael Caine? He's one of my favorites.
The thing about it as well is, even on rewatch, knowing it was him, I couldn't really tell it was him. I feel like Finn's voice is different enough from a lot of his normal voices.
Right.
I don't know if that's just me, but I think he's different enough where I can separate it from Michael Caine, the actor, as a different character.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same with Owen Wilson's Lightning McQueen. Like, that's not Owen Wilson.
Yeah,
that's Lightning
exactly.
McQueen.
You know.
Here's something that'll make Cars 2 look like absolute gold, no matter who you are. Anyone else remember Planes?
Planes is terrible.
It sucks.
I remember
it's so bad.
I remember being however old when it came out, and I was like, for the screening I was in, I was more entertaining than the film. Because I was going around with my toy planes, like making a noise.
I would volley you.
I know.
I would trip you up.
But the funny thing is, though, no one liked the film. So
no one was complaining.
Do you
I think I walked out when I was a kid. Me and my dad were like, this is abysmal.
Do you remember a second one exists as well? There's a sequel to
Fire and
Planes. Fire and Rescue. There is a sequel to Planes.
There was an Xbox game.
But actually, I think the interesting thing about those is they're purely Disney.
Yeah.
Pixar had nothing to do with those
I didn't even know that.
which is interesting. They're not on the Pixar library.
Okay.
They're Disney films.
But they're in the Cars
But they're in the Cars
universe, which is the Pixar
which is
thing.
interesting.
All right.
Like, what is the plot? It's a racing film again. You could have done so much different with a plane.
Yeah.
You could
They
have
made it
taken
another
different
racing
angles
film.
with
I'm
it.
still baffled there's a second Planes movie.
Who greenlit that? Fire them.
Planes did
now.
not make above £30 in the box office to justify.
Do you know what's
a sequel.
interesting as well? They're able to get Thunderstruck in the second Planes film.
So bad.
What the
What is
fuck?
this?
What?
What is the second
hang on,
Planes movie
sorry.
about?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I know one about planes, but you mentioned Thunderstruck, and it reminded me of the first Cars. The soundtrack's incredible.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
the
Like just back
soundtrack,
onto
yeah.
Cars.
Yeah.
And not
the
Planes
entire
too.
soundtrack
Life
for
is a
that one
Highway.
is
And
incredible.
then you got the
Absolute
second
banger.
one.
Yeah.
And does the second one have any notable songs?
It's got a few. I don't know if they were made for the film. To be fair, the ones in the
Nice.
second one. I don't even know what they're called.
Mm.
There's the one where they're like touring around Tokyo.
Yeah.
Right.
I
And then
remember
there's
that
the
one.
one used for the credits,
Okay.
which I think
Right.
that one's got like really big singers they got for that one.
Paul
I'm pretty
McCartney
sure.
in Cars
Hold on, let me find it.
Love
Cars
my
2. Collision of Worlds, that's what it's
Absolute
called.
cinema.
Yeah, they've got Robbie Williams.
Oh,
for
of
that
course.
one.
He'd do anything
Yeah,
for like 20
so-
quid him.
So, so the first one's called You Might Think when they're going around Tokyo. That's Weezer.
What?
Yeah, and then
No way.
the one in the credits is Brad Palese and Robbie Williams do the credit song for that film.
Christ. Well, there you go. That's what Cars 2's claim to fame is. Robbie Williams
Yeah,
before he turned into a big
Weezer.
monkey. And Weezer as well.
yeah.
Good lord.
A lot of modern Pixar films haven't been received as well financially or by the fans as their older ones. Why do we think that actually is?
I think people are like, oh, I mean, I've not seen loads of modern Disney films, but people, like, especially our age, are like, oh, modern Disney's rubbish. I don't think it is. Because you've
People
got,
have
like,
gone off Disney. In
yeah,
Yes.
people have
Yeah.
grown up. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, I mean, like, because
Yeah.
you see films like The Incredibles, Monsters Inc., what we've been talking about, even Cars 2, you look at it with, like, nostalgia tinted glasses.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah,
now, I don't have
absolutely, yeah.
nostalgia for, like, Lightyear, Coco, or
Yeah.
Elio.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
the thing. If you look at late 2010s Pixar,
Yeah.
it's a very different story to 2020s Pixar.
Well, what was
Yeah.
late 2010s? It was like,
so if we go from like 2015, you've got Inside Out.
Inside Out is
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
as
it's a
well.
good one.
Toy
got-
Story
Really
3
good.
was 2010.
Toy Story 3 2010. You've
And
got
a good
Coco.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's excellent.
Oh, what else did they have? 2010s. I feel like they had another couple of good ones
They had some
in the
great ones.
2010s.
But they're not like spoken about because I don't
Yeah.
know why.
No
Well, no,
one
I
went to
do
see
know
them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen Coco, but that's because I was getting around that age where I was like, okay, I'll
Yeah.
move
Yeah,
on to something
see,
else now.
Coco
Again,
is
I
really
think
good.
I think
Is it?
I did watch. I can't remember where, but I did see Coco. I
I've
think
heard it was
for
good.
school,
Yeah, it
and
is.
it was really good. Coco.
Yeah.
Again, really good music in Coco.
Yeah.
Mm.
The problem
what
is
else?
with modern like Disney and Pixar,
Yeah.
it's like what you were saying about like, oh, everyone's got nostalgia for this. That's what they're trying to like recapture
Yeah.
with like films like Lightyear and all these
Yeah.
remakes that
That's
keep
why they're
making.
doing Toy Story 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's because
Uh,
the
Incredibles
original.
3.
Toy Story 5's coming out. The first Toy
Yeah.
Story is 30 years old now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like the people who grew up with original Pixar films are now like in their 20s, 30s.
I think that's the
we're
thing.
we're
yeah.
old enough that we don't want to necessarily want to watch films aimed at children anymore, but we also haven't had children of our own to take to the film,
Yeah.
so no one's seeing them.
I suppose so. I suppose that would bring a new element of magic into it, really.
Yeah.
Taking your own children to it.
Yeah,
Like
But
Christmas
no one is having them. So.
Day. Mm.
I think that's the thing. I'm trying to have a look now. Some of their more modern ones, a lot of them are sequels. Like
Yeah.
during that
Yes.
time, you've got Cars 3, you've got Monsters University, you've got Lightyear, which isn't a sequel, but it's the spin-off.
Yeah, you've got.
like,
yeah.
You've got that, but you've also got some original ones that are so old.
Yeah, there are
They tried
some,
to
like
sort of big
Coco.
up as
Yeah.
being massive films. Like Soul came out.
I was
all
just
of
about to
those
say
failed.
Soul. That went really under the radar.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
watched
I've heard
it.
it's
Soul
quite
was
good.
good. Yeah, I enjoyed
Yeah.
Soul.
The problem was a lot of those type of like Soul, Luca, Turning Red, all of those like failed, like mainly in part because of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
I think
because they were
that's the
straight to
thing.
Disney Plus.
Yeah,
and
it was the COVID box office that ruined them.
yeah, especially like Luca and Turning Red.
Well,
like,
maybe that's
yeah.
what it is. It's probably sort of changed the way we'll look at Pixar now. You know, because you get these films like Luca. I didn't see Luca. I didn't see Turning
No,
Red,
I've not
but
seen
they.
Luca or
I'm
Turning
seeing them
Red.
marketed quite a lot, but they would just people would see it and criticize it immediately.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
really the most modern one I've seen is Inside Out 2.
yeah.
But I've
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
I forgot they did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I Inside Out 2 is really good as well, actually.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it probably as much as I did the first, to be
No,
honest.
yeah.
I really enjoyed this
See,
one.
like disease, like I'm forgetting that happened, and
Yeah.
apparently they're quite good.
I think that's what it is. I think part of it is the introduction of Disney Plus,
Yes.
and just Disney as a corporation in general, oversaturation since lockdown.
Yeah.
Like, you think about what Disney's released since Disney Plus. You've got all the live action remakes, more Disney animated films,
Got the
Yeah.
all of
MCU.
the MCU, you've got Star Wars,
All the
you've
Disney
got
Plus stuff. in there.
all the stuff on
Mm.
Disney Plus, all the Pixar films. It's just oversaturation of Disney that everyone's kind of gone off anything Disney wise. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could go on for ages. I will defend a couple of Disney sections quite a lot,
Yeah.
but I think it's oversaturation at this point.
Because what I was saying with like those like the original films like Luca and Turning Red failing,
Yeah.
that's like the kind of like went, oh crap, let's try like Inside Out 2, and then that made like $1 billion.
Yeah.
So they're like,
Yeah.
oh, more sequels. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
But the
it
thing is, with Inside Out 2 as well, that didn't get put on straight onto Disney Plus, from what
No.
I remember. That had just a theatrical release.
because Lightyear was the first of like the kind of like quote
Disney
unquote
Plus
return
ones,
to form,
yeah.
because that
Yeah.
was the first like back to the cinema like after.
And
like,
they also
Luca
had like
and-
I think it's important to remember they had Chris Evans, who
Yeah.
just finished
Yeah.
playing Captain
Oh,
America.
yeah.
They were like, you know him as
Totally
well.
forgot it was him.
He's
Yeah.
here as well.
Yeah.
It's like okay.
I hate Lightyear so much.
MCU
I've not seen him. I haven't seen him in the
oversaturation.
trailer. Looked okay.
There's a. Do you know what Lost in Space is?
Yeah, yeah.
Like the whole. There's like a twist at the end, which is just exactly
Oh,
like
yeah.
Lost in
The
Space.
Oh.
twist is so bad.
The
Yeah.
Zurg is off, like, because you've like when you think of like Toy Story 2, you think of like Zurg, like the whole
Zurg,
"I am
yeah.
your father" thing.
Yeah, the Star Wars reference.
Yeah, the like the Empire Strikes Back
Yeah.
like references. But
Can I guess what you're gonna say?
go on.
Oh no, I know what it is. Is it not that he's Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah.
Or am I-
Yeah.
yeah.
Spoilers.
It's-
but-
Sorry
yeah,
for
spoilers.
all
Yeah.
Spoilers, but yeah, the
So
whole
for Jake's
twist.
granddad, who was listening, and he was really excited to come and see Lightyear. He was like, "Ah,
Don't
God."
waste your time.
See, I kind of disagree. It's bad. It's not.
It's so dull to look at as well. They're on the same.
Yeah,
they're on
I
the
think
same.
that's another thing though. Is like the animation being so good now. I feel like it's lost some of the character.
Yeah,
it's
because
true,
other
yeah.
studios have caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Pixar animation, because
Yeah.
early Pixar was
Sony,
Toy
yeah,
Story,
true. You get-
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him yet, but the look of Mitchell's versus the Machine,
yeah,
and oh god, what's their other more recent one? Or even K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah,
for what
that
it
was
is,
visually
like,
incredible.
Visually,
Yeah.
those films are on the same level as Pixar now.
Yeah. We've reached an equilibrium
Yeah.
where we've pretty much gotten as good as we're gonna get
Yeah.
with current technology.
Yeah.
With early Pixar films, Toy Story, The Incredibles, Monsters Inc. in particular, with the hair and the clothes physics,
yeah.
Yeah.
were for the time technological marvels of 3D
Yeah.
animation.
Yeah.
But now that everybody else has caught up onto Pixar's level,
People aren't that bothered now.
they're
No.
it's no longer a draw to go see Pixar films because all the other animated films look
Yeah.
about the same.
So it used to be like the big Pixar film in the summer,
Yeah.
or like the winter. Like I remember when Frozen came out
Yeah.
in 2013. That was massive. I don't think I've seen an animated film as big as Frozen since then.
I think the
No.
only one is Inside
Yeah.
Out 2.
Yeah,
Because
Inside
that
Out
made, like,
2's the
over
only
$1
one,
billion,
really, yeah.
and-
Yeah.
As a franchise, nothing is as big
No,
as
not-
nothing in the Disney animated
But
library is
Actually,
Frozen.
now I'm thinking about it as well. I think there is one other reason modern Pixar's not being received as well, especially 2020s. The sort of rise in level and popularity of right-wing media and influencers.
Okay.
I kind of don't want to touch on this too much, but there's a few massive right-wing media influencers, and they've pushed a focus on, every film these days is woke and all about the message and things like that.
Yeah, they got
Which-
particularly bad about Turning
Yes,
Red because
exactly, yeah.
because it contains discussion of
And-
menstruation.
Yeah.
And I think while they're probably the minority in terms of the audience, they're also the loudest,
Yeah.
which I think is why
Yeah.
a lot of people are put off, because their criticism is normally some of the first out, it's some of the loudest out. And I think it sours a lot of other people
Yeah.
on them and makes them think, I'm not going to go watch this.
Not,
type of
on-
thing.
not only does it make their target audience think, I'm not watching this, it sours the taste, like you said, it sours the taste
Yeah.
of it for everyone else.
Yeah.
So even people who would like it are like, I don't want to watch it because it's just going to make me think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, that's a massive topic in of itself.
That
you know,
could be its own episode.
How reviewers have changed and how people look at reviews and things these days. But I do think it has had an impact on modern Pixar. As someone who, for a very short time, watched the videos just out of curiosity to see how easily they twist the truth. And if you haven't seen a film like that, you would be fooled to think that their thoughts were right.
Yeah.
I still watched most of the films they talked about, but they talk about it in such a way and with such passion that if you didn't watch the film, you would believe their opinion, which is such a shame.
Well, I think that's all the living toys and talking fish we have time for. What's your favourite Pixar film? Let us know at cineclub.podcast@sparksunderland.com.
Or you can contact us on our Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok pages. They're a great way to see extra Cine Club podcast content and updates.
As always, this episode was recorded and produced by us, the Sunderland University students, as well as being engineered and edited by Emily Main. A special thanks goes to Steve Cannon, Barbara Sadler, and Richard Berry. A reminder that our 4 Incredibles this week have consisted of me, Joseph,
Me, Elliott.
Me, Matthew.
And me, Adam. This has been a Cine Club podcast for Spark. Thanks for listening.